Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, as always, I'd like to say thanks for all the subscribers and all the comments. I appreciate you guys and keeping up with terms and making sure that I give back to you guys as you guys give back to me. That keep me motivated to continue to make these videos. And sometimes I feel down, but I'm like, you know what, I gotta do this because I'm not only doing it for myself, but I'm doing it for you guys, for the people who are getting help and confidence from this video to be able to invest in your own future instead of leaving that up to the government to take care of you when you get in your old age. Now that I'm 51, about to be 52, sometimes it's like, you know what, I'm so glad that I stumbled onto dividend investment. And because of this, I can say, you know what, I don't need anybody to take care of me. I can take care of myself. And as always, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube that talk about my portfolio. But today we're not going to be talking about my portfolio. I'm just going to be giving you a little bit of what I experienced today. Now, I'm in Nashville with my family, my brother, his wife, his wife's mother, his wife's sister, his other family. But you know what? It's been over 20 years, and we are like sisters and brothers. Beside my brothers, his wife's family is like family to me. And you know, any other time I would hesitate to take time off from work to travel. Even though it's Thanksgiving, I took off the entire week. But one more thing I want to say: Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, and I hope you are having a wonderful time with your family, eating turkey and chicken and everything else on this day. And as I was saying, this is a one time that I was like, I don't have to worry about, man, I gotta travel out of town with my kids and I have to spend money to do that, right? No, I don't have to worry about that anymore because of dividend investment, right? Because I'm financially sound, I have a financially sound future that took me almost 5 years to get to. Now, all this help with margins and working two jobs for at least 3 years to add more money to my portfolio. And not only that I invest in my portfolio, I make sure I invest in my 401k, right? I max that out at a job. I max out, I meet the match, whatever the company is matching, I put that in there, right? And they got Roth 401k nowadays, so I think it's the best bet. You can do half and half if you want to, but if you company off of Roth 401k, just put your money in the Roth 401k and invest in that. That way, later on, when you leave that company and you need to transfer that money over to your Roth, you don't have to pay taxes on it because they already took out the taxes. And I mean, that's even better than anything else I can think of, right? And guys, you gotta, this dividend investing is addictive. Now, I haven't met one person that start dividend investment and say, you know what, man, this is like a drug. Because once you start seeing your investment go from 1 cent to 2 cents every month to 3 cents every month to 4 cents, and you see that what you're doing is working, even though it's a little penny, but nowadays, right, when I get 7,000, 8,000 a week coming in from dividends, I'm like, yeah, I'm still getting excited, but it's not as that same excitement I used to get when I was getting that 1 cent, 2 cents when I first started, right? Now it's like, man, I need to do more. I need to do better. What strategy I can do to increase my dividend? What else do I need to invest in the short term to maximize all of the income that's coming in that I can use to help my family? And I was sitting there talking to my brother yesterday. We talked about dividend investment in the past, and that's something that he's interested in. He invests in his 401k or work, Roth, and all that stuff. But he's not somebody who cares about dividend investment. Not everybody care. right? So, but for me, I still got to talk about it. And yeah, I know you do the dividend investment thing, and blah 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 blah, and I'm happy it works out for you. I'm like, yeah, it works out, and but like I said yesterday, I'm not forcing nobody to do what I do, right? I want to put it out there because people are skeptical. They're like, man, that's not possible, right? How can you just put money in there and somebody give you money back? It's like putting money in your savings account, except you sure you're getting 0.00 whatever percentage or 3-4%. You're getting 100% back with your money. Some cases 110%. Now it is risky. Like I always tell you guys, don't invest in the higher yield, extreme high yield stuff. Invest in the low yield, a lower yield or low yield or mid, which is like 9-10% yield percent investment. But when you invest in those, you got chance for growth, and with the growth, your portfolio can grow. Now, especially if you got 10, 15, 20 years, then you don't need to be rushing. But if you want to retire sooner, then you have to invest in a higher yield, which is more risky. Then you have to pay more attention to your portfolio, right? You can just see Misty. I bought Misty the other day when it was up. I chased it because I'm trying to get a certain amount of Misty, and I end up spending over, I think, 11,000 more than what it's worth now. But over time, we're gonna pay down Misty to get that to go down to where we need to be happy. Um, and Bitcoin is doing its thing, so Misty probably gonna go back up. And if it does go back up or keep at its high or get to $100,000 Bitcoin, then we might be getting $5 in Misty next month. You might, if the Bitcoin doesn't continue or go higher, Misty might pay $4 or $4.50. And that means whatever I did last month, I'll be doing it again this month. I mean next month. I mean this month I'll be doing it next month. Like the month is over already, right? But that's a part of investment. You got to strategize and make sure and grow the investment. And I keep telling you guys, don't just invest in the high yield. When you take some of that money, put it into the lower yield stuff that is safer, that's going to grow over time. Now, if you need some money to live off, you live off what you don't need, you reinvest, right? Because you want to continue to grow. And if you don't reinvest over time, your principal is going to go down, especially when you're investing in extreme high yield like Yield Max, right, and Defiance, right, and Ron Hill, and a bunch of other new other products out there in the market right now that are paying similar yields. So you got to be very careful not to just depend on that. You want to have diversified investment. That way, if you look at any of my portfolio, you will see I always have 7 or 8 other products in there. Some of them do pay high yield, like 7-8%, and some of them pay 3%. And I do that because I'm trying to diversify and balance my portfolio and buying things that keep the NAV, that don't lose the NAV, right? So, guys, you got to think about your future. This is about your future. This is not just now. Even though we need money now, but we also got to continue to plan for our future, because nowadays people are living longer. And if you're healthy now and continue to take care of yourself, if you have the good financial backing, which you're doing for yourself, you're gonna live a lot longer, because you're gonna be less stressed, and you're gonna focus more on your health. Because if you don't have to worry about going to a job or worry about going to other places, things to do to bring you income, you can spend. As for me, I spend maybe 45 minutes a day on my portfolio, checking things out. I would do 15-20 minutes, you know, 10-15 minutes in the morning, 10-15 minutes in the evening, and then another 10-15 minutes at the end of the market close to look at my portfolio to see what I can buy before the market close. And that's it. So if I have to spend less than an hour every day to continue to make over $100,000 continuously every year, and now going up to 200,000 every year, and soon will be estimated to be hitting 300,000. That's a no-brainer. What, I gotta go sit in somebody's office for 8 hours a day and then spend another 2 hours in traffic going to and for work? right? Or I can be at home. I don't have to leave my bed. I can just get out of my bed, go to my computer. Everything is right there that I need. But you gotta be able to create that for yourself. I know some people love to work. I'm not knocking that, right? If you love to work, that's fine. But it's a job, right? They don't owe you anything. The only thing they owe you is what you give to them, and they pay you back in dividend from your job, right? You work, you get paid back in dividends, which is your salary. But you have to go there and put in that time. And you have to put in 8 hours of your time, sometimes 12 hours, 10-hour shifts, whatever it is, to get that dividend. And you can take less than an hour a day to invest in your future. And in a year, in less than 6 months, if you keep putting money in there and see that thing grow, in less than 6 months, you will see that you're making more than what you're making on your job. And you can thank me later or you can hate me, whatever you want to do. That's fine. But the goal of this channel is to motivate you guys. That's why I started this channel. Because when I started, when my portfolio was down and I started doing this, I said, I need to share this with people. Even though my portfolio was down over $10,000 that day, but I was still making over 100K a year in dividends, right? Misty paid me, what was that they paid me last time? For over $4,000 in Misty, right? But I got paid in Misty, $4,000. What I bought in Robinhood was down, I think, 11,000. So if I get another 4 and another 4 and another 3 or whatever, all of the negative that I have will be gone because I already received that money in dividend. Now, if I take that money and put it back into the portfolio, the next month, instead of me getting 3 or 4,000, I'm gonna get a little bit more, 3,200, or 4,300. I'm just skipping the thousands, but you understand what I'm saying. So the more you invest, the more you get back. You don't have to put everything in there, right? Like me now, I can live in Colombia happily with me, my daughter, her mom, and the other children with $2,000 a month and live a rich man life. I can have a person come to my house to take care of my daughter while her mom's is there, right? I can hire a housekeeper to come and cook and clean the house. I can pay 2 other people, right? Another $400 a month to pay somebody else to come and do those things. Maybe $600 a month for 2 people to come, one to clean and one to watch my daughter. But I don't have to do that, but I can and still have another $1,400 to live off or take care of my expenses, and that for 2 apartments. 2 apartments. My condo, which is paid for, is rented out on Airbnb. I can't do that in the U.S. Do you know how much money I'll spend to hire somebody to come in my house to cook, even to come clean? They charge you $50, $60 an hour to come and clean your apartment. Can you imagine paying somebody to come and do that every day? And even if it's nothing to do, they're still wiping the walls and doing stuff. Your apartment is spotless. Guys, this is why I say you make a little bit of money, you can go and live outside the U.S. and live a real good life. And this is not me telling you to go outside the U.S. That's what you want. If you want to live in the U.S., that's fine. I love America. I come spend time with my family, right? Enjoy them for a few days. And then I go back to my paradise, right? When I get tired of my paradise, I come back to the matrix, that people call it, and hang out with you guys. But no matter where I'm at, I'm going to make these videos for you guys. So you can know that my support to this community is not just verbal. I give you guys my time. I give you guys my energy. And all I ask for is the same in return. Show me that you're doing what you're listening to, or you're spending your time listening to, liking and sharing. Let me know so I can continue to do this with the passion that I'm doing it for. I love money. When I talk about money, you'll see me smile on my face. Because I love it. And it feels so good to be making it. It feels so good. As always, guys, remember to like, share the content. I hope this touched somebody So make them do the right thing. And tomorrow the market is open, and we're gonna be buying more stuff, trying to make more money, right? If I can beat my goal that I had set for next year to get to $30,000 a year, if I can beat that goal in December, that would be amazing. That would be amazing, guys. I love you guys as always. Invest in your future. Don't let nobody steer you away from doing what you need to do. Like I tell you guys, if you start investing, don't talk to people who is not into investing. They're just gonna tell you all the work about their uncle that invested and lost everything. Yeah, it's possible, but you're not that uncle, and that uncle probably has somebody else doing it for him. Right? You get to watch what you're doing. You get to pay attention. You learn. We all learn together and grow together. Okay, guys, I love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and were able to use some of that dividend money to cook an amazing meal for you and your family. I love you guys. Still blessed. We're going to do this again tomorrow because the market open tomorrow. I'll be home hopefully about 3 o'clock tomorrow, 2, 3 o'clock tomorrow, and we can do this again. I love you guys. Still blessed. Peace out.